Hi guys, it's Sheila Shimmers. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over the Boxycharm for the month of September, and this one actually looks very exciting. It looks like I'm going to like all the products in here. I have my little box over here. I did try the mask yesterday, and I'm going to give you guys an update on how I feel about it and everything. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started, and if you haven't subscribed already, I would really love for you guys to do so. So let's go ahead and get started. Right now it is actually the night before. I'm just going to be going over the mask because I didn't want to use it obviously tomorrow because I'm going to be just getting ready for work. But this one is a Hydrobiotic Recovery Sleeping Mask by the brand Dr. Brandt. It says apply mask to clean dry skin before bedtime. Do not rinse, use nightly. So I already moisturized, I cleaned my face. I don't have a very heavy moisturizer just because I knew I was going to use this mask. But this one retails for $52, so it's pretty expensive. It says a hydrating recovery sleeping mask that balances skin's naturally occurring flora and locks in moisture overnight to reduce redness and soothe the signs of irritation. So super excited. I love masks. I have dry skin, so I live for hydration and mask and everything to do with skincare. I am very picky and anal about what I put on my face too, but I feel like Dr. Brandt, their products have always worked for me and they never break me out or anything. So super pumped for this one. I also probably wouldn't have purchased it myself just because of the price. I'm just going to be showing you guys how it looks like. And then this is the product itself right there. So let's just go ahead and open it up. We're just going to go ahead and apply it. Once you put it on your face, it doesn't look green anymore. It also feels really refreshing. It smells really herbal-like. I don't know. I really like the smell of it. It's just super relaxing. It doesn't really have a time where you're supposed to leave it on your face. It kind of says to leave it overnight. So that's what I'm going to do. So I think I apply a nice amount. I guess I'll let you guys know tomorrow how I feel and how my face feels. Hopefully it'll be super plumped. So my skin actually feels super good right now. If you like things that make you feel very refreshed and calmed, I'm ready to take a bubble bath right now because this is actually very soothing. So it doesn't feel drying or pulling or anything. One of those masks that is going to dry out and pull your skin and you have to peel off or anything like that. It's also not going to thicken and harden. It's just a nice moisturizing mask, so it just feels really good. So I don't know how long this is going to stay wet on my face for, but I'm just going to leave it until tomorrow, and I guess I'm just going to go to sleep like this. So a little update on this mask. I actually did really enjoy using it. I feel like my skin looks a lot more moisturized. I have very dry skin, so I really rely on products like that to really moisturize my face, and I do see the difference, especially on this area over here when it's not really dry. I feel like my skin has kind of a glow to it as well, and that's definitely not coming from, from me. And over here on my pimples and my breakouts, I do feel the inflammation around it is a lot less than it was yesterday. Obviously I just tried this mask once, so I don't know if it'll have a different effect on me after I do try it a couple more times, but so far I think this is a great option. It did not break me out, and my skin is very sensitive, so I really do think I like it. It's obviously a little bit more expensive than what I would like to spend on a mask, but if it does the job, then I guess that's all that matters. So yeah, I'm going to keep you guys updated. I'm going to keep using it, and let you guys know probably on my Instagram stories how I feel about it. So make sure you follow me on Instagram as well. So like you see, I have no makeup on my face, and that's because the first product is actually a Microblade Effect Brow Pencil. This one is by the brand BDB, Billion Dollar Brows. I feel like this is the second product that we get on Boxycharm from this brand. I do remember kind of liking the first one, although I don't really know where it went. So maybe I'll go dig for that one on my collection and see if I find it. But this is how the pencil looks like. I think it's a really nice pencil. It just has this one little side right here, and I don't know if you can see because it's very small, but it's have 4 little bristles. I feel like this one is kind of like a marker pen. That's the impression that I get. It's kind of like a tint that it gives you. So I don't know if this one's going to be a little bit too light for my brow color. Let me see if it has an actual color on it. Doesn't really say, but I assume this one is probably the brunette or something like that. So what I usually do with my brows, I kind of do the outline and then I start filling it in. But since this says that it's a microblade effect, I guess I'm just going to start kind of drawing in the little hairs and seeing how I feel about it that way. Kind of filling it in. I'm not really an expert on this technique by any means. I don't think I actually ever tried to do this, but I don't really see the actual strokes that I'm putting down, so I don't really know how I feel about it yet. To me, it just feels a little bit too messy, so maybe if I do that outline on the bottom, maybe it'll feel a little bit better. Color actually build up to a really nice color. I feel like once you layer up, it does look really nice. It definitely does dry, and after it dries, it kind of doesn't move from where it's at. So just be careful where you apply this. I guess I just have to learn how to use this one particular product because I haven't really tried this technique probably ever. So I would compare this to like a brow gel. That is kind of like the consistency that it does have. And once it sets, it's like there forever. So just be careful where you put it. I do think I like it. I just kind of have to figure it out and play with it. So I'm not going to put it aside so far. I feel like I do like it. I just have to figure out how to use it. So it says the MICROBLADE Effect Brow Pen. It retails for $18, and it says this brow pen mimics the look of actual brow hairs to get a microblade effect without the blade. It can be used to define a very bold brow or creates natural looking brow hairs for a more subtle look. This long-lasting formula will last for an all-day look. So we're going to move on to our next products. These two kind of go together. The first one is by Mota. I love Mota brushes. I literally use all the ones that I have gotten on Nipsey and Boxycharm. This one is a 5-piece brush kit. It says Mota Pro takes Mota to the next level. This line features superior quality filaments and modern professional shapes. Use this kit to create endless on-trend eye looks. It retails for $27.95. So here are the 5 brushes. They do look really, really nice and fluffy. I love them. So it brings a shader, a crease brush, a detail, a smudger, and a line. So yeah, it's super, super exciting. I'm probably going to be using almost all of the ones in here. I'm going to try. I'm always like honestly impressed with the quality of Mota brushes and the luxy ones. I do really, really enjoy them. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. So those are them right now. The handles have this really cool texture, like a bumpy texture. It looks really, really cool. And then they do have the names on them of what they are, which I think is really helpful for people that are beginners or if you don't know really what to do with your brushes. Obviously, I always think that brushes are just meant to do whatever you want them to do, so I mix and match. I don't really stick to what they say. But for beginners, it was really easy for me to just like know what's what, from them having just the names on them. So I really like this. I feel like they look really soft. Hopefully they don't shed or anything. Next one is an eyeshadow palette. This one is by Violet Boss. Violet Boss has very, very nice shadows. I do own a couple of their palettes. This one retails for $29. This one is called Essentials Eyeshadow Palette, which I think is really nice because it's also nice and sleek and small and just really, really cute. So here are your colors. I feel like even though this is a very small palette, you do have some kind of like different shades that you can actually create different looks. I feel like I'm really happy with the fact that they chose like bold shapes over here, like the black and that green. They also have this really nice like burgundy color, but they also have more wearable ones over here. So I feel like the selection of it is really nice. It does have a little mirror as well. So this is definitely a good one to have in your purse. I just think it's really, really cute. Hopefully the shadows are very nice. So like I said, this one retails for $29. Violet Boss shadows tend to be a little bit expensive. It says provides revamped essential shades and an equal number of breathtaking mattes and metallics so you can create the most fashion-forward neutral looks. The Essentials palette was designed for everyday use in a stunning mix of warm and cool tone shades for countless color combinations. Rethink essentials and effortlessly take your look from day to night. Achieve a soft glam or a bold with a pop of color. The choice is yours. So I really, really like this. It tells you like what hashtag to use if you do post a picture. So let's just go ahead and use our palette. I did kind of, put a little bit of concealer on my eyes. So I'm first going to be going in with a crease brush, and I think I'm going to be going to the shade Sand. This is the shade that I'm going to right here. I think it's really nice when palettes do have the names, because that way you don't you can tell people where you're using and show them. So I'm just going with this one like a little bit higher than my crease. And I think this brush is actually really nice. You guys are seeing like how easy this is blending. Obviously these are very nice shadows, like the quality of Violet Boss. I do have one of their shimmer shades that I love and I use it all the time, like kind of as a topper. I think it's like the Rainbow. Yeah, I think it's called Rainbow Palette. That one has such nice shimmers, but that one I think is like $48 or something like that. Just something really cute like that. Right, so that looks actually pretty nice. I'm switching my brush to the shader one and I'm going with the shade Terracotta right here. So this one is a darker orange and I'm just gonna go right on the crease with this one. I feel like this one is just a little bit more intended than the crease one. So I don't know what they would put to use this one first before the crease. This is just how I like to do it. I feel like this looks nice. Going back onto my crease brush, and I'm just kind of blending this out. I didn't put any extra product on the brush. I switched to my detail brush, and I'm gonna go onto this shade right here, which is called Cinnamon. I'm packing this one on the outer corner, and so far I really have no complaints with the shadows. You guys are seeing how nice this palette is. I'm kind of packing this on the outer corner. I'm not gonna go for something too dramatic today because this is just a look that I'm wearing for work. So I don't want people to like look weird at me and be like, where are you going at 6 in the morning? But I think this is a very, very nice palette. Honestly, I don't know what I like better, like if the palette or the actual brushes. I'm gonna go with terracotta one more time with the shader. And I'm just gonna like kind of emphasize that on the crease. I'm going for gold right here with my smudger. So I don't think this is probably the best brush that I can use for this, but I think it'll be fine. So I'm just gonna put this in the beginning, and honestly guys, I'm telling you, like the shimmers on Violet Voss are unbelievable. I feel like they do such a good job with their palettes. So I think that looks really nice. Super impressed with the shadows, super impressed with the brushes. Everything just looks really nice. I think I really like this. So now I'm going to be using the little eyeliner that this box brought. This one is by the Hank and Henry brand. I've never actually heard of this brand. It's called the Blickety Black Eyeliner. Introducing our latest addition to the Slick with a line of eye products. Our eyeliner is vegan liquid formula that dries down to a satin matte finish. This formula is extremely long wearing and transfer resistant, which is perfect for those with hooded eyelids. Oh, that's good. I have hooded eyes. This one retails for $20. I feel like the packaging is actually really cute. It has this metallic brown cap, and then it's white on the rest of it. So I'm going to open it to show you guys how it looks like. I do feel like the tip of it is really fine, so I kind of really like it. I do really like the colors of it for some reason. They're really calling my name. If you guys watch me, the only eyeliner that I use is the Sephora collection one. I am married to that, and I just really, really love it. So I hope this one actually works. I, for some reason, would have loved this to be brown instead of black because I have so many black eyeliners. So I'm going to do a very small wing because, like I said, I'm just going to work. Well, I was doing a small wing. That ended. I think that actually looks really nice. I'm pretty impressed with this. So let's just go ahead and do the other eye. So I think from the get-go, it's not the blackest eyeliner that I've ever used, but it is really, really easy to just build up that color. And I think it was super easy to do the wing part. I really actually enjoy using this one. It's very just smooth, and I really like it. So hopefully it dries down to a matte black, which it looks like it is drying to that. I'm actually going to be taking the shade Cream, and I'm going to put this on my brow bone before I move any further. Just want to have like my eyes done. Alright, so I'm almost there. I am almost done. I'm going to dig back into the Violet Voss palette, and I'm going to be mixing terracotta and sand. And that's what I'm going to be using underneath my eyes. Alright guys, so we made it to the end of the video. I feel like this look was so effortless. I really love how this looks. Honestly, it's a little bit more intense than what I would wear every day for work, but it's still so stunning and pretty and very simple. It honestly took me no time to do this eyes. Like, honestly, the eyeshadow was so nice, and the brushes were just like the perfect thing. They really nailed it with this box. Everything in it is just really nice. My skin was very prepared for my makeup today with that mask that I did last night. It just felt so nice and like moisturized, plumped. Everything just looks really nice, and I feel like my skin has a little bit of glow to it, like a very natural glow, so I'm really enjoying that. Everything that I used was really nice. The eyeliner was nice as well. I feel like the brow product I still have to play around with because I didn't do it perfectly, and I understand that, but I just want to, you know, that's a new technique for me that I do have to learn. So overall, I think everything was just really nice. Probably my favorite thing from the palette is probably the eyeshadow palette because I enjoyed it so much, and I feel like I'm going to be getting so much use out of that. It is such a small and tiny little thing. I really like it. So the total of this month is $146.95. That is insane. It's probably one of the most expensive boxes that I've gotten because you only pay $21 and you get 5 full-size products every month. So I think it's really nice. This box was honestly a yay for me. There's none of the products I did not like. None of the products didn't work out for me. None of the products were even like, I could use that. All of them were actually really nice. I did enjoy using all of them. So I'm really, really happy with this month's box. And I really hope that you guys, join it. If you are on Boxycharm or Ipsy, let me know below which one you prefer and which one is your favorite. But I really did enjoy using all this products. So I think there's some here that are actually going to be winners for me that actually I'm going to incorporate to like my everyday little box of makeup, because those are the things that are like my OG, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think this palette is definitely gonna make it there. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. As always, please don't forget to subscribe below and like this video, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!